My name is Alessandra Secchi, and today, together with my colleague Graziella Vendola and the Vice Rector for International Affairs, Professor Francesca Verga, we are going to introduce the Politecnico di Torino and give you some information about the Bachelor of Science. There is a specific section for you to leave your question in the chat. And we recommend that you just write, please, general questions. The personal questions can be asked directly to the office through the ticketing service, as I will explain later. Professor Francesca Verga will give a brief introduction about the Politecnico di Torino. Then we will give you some practical information, and at the end of the presentation, we will reply to the questions that you will write in the chat. So I now introduce you to Professor Francesca Verga, Vice Rector for International Affairs. Thank you.
Thank you, Alessandra. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this presentation session, how to enroll at Politecnico and how to enjoy Politecnico, its facilities in the city we are located in. Politecnico di Torino takes the name after the city of Torino. And Torino is a beautiful city which was established over 2,000 years ago. It used to be a Roman camp and then went through Middle Ages and Renaissance and all the new constructions that you can even see in the picture show the Golden Age during the 18th and 19th century. So we date back from long tradition, long time. You can even see the castle, which is actually the premise for architecture in our city, because we were established in 1859, so we have over 160 years of traditions out here. We were established as a technical school of engineers, and then we transformed into the Royal Politecnico di Torino up to current days. These days, we have a modern campus, which is located in different places downtown. We have a school of engineering, we have a school of architecture, we have a PhD school, a small city for design and sustainable mobility, and a different premise for specializing master in lifelong learning school. They are located in the downtown area, and you can easily move from one place to the other. Our university comprises nearly 1,000 faculties and just as many administrative staff. We're increasing our staff and faculties as the population of students is also increasing. We are organized in departments, 11 departments, which are grouping knowledge in a vertical way. So you see we have thematic departments devoted to, say, energy or mechanical and aerospace engineering, and so on and so forth. However, we're also a research university. We're very active in research activities, which are organized in 4 main areas. As you can read for yourself, is physical, chemical, mathematical science for engineering, industrial engineering, civil architecture, information technologies. Actually, we're very active on all branches of engineering, architecture, and urban planning. Because of the interactions that we have among the different groups and researchers, as well as facilities that we use for research, we're also organized in interdepartmental centers. They are more thematic, so they group knowledge based on the topic that is to be investigated. In doing this, we have very strong links with business partners and other institutions. And here you can see just a very short list of big names that everyone might be familiar with. We're very proud to be a sustainable campus, and so we take all the initiatives which are suited to match and meet the Sustainable Development Goals set by the 2030 Agenda of the United Nations. So we favor a sustainable and environmentally friendly attitude and behavior on our campus. How does the education system work in Italy? In our system, we have 13 years of pre-education university. However, students can be admitted with 12 years of pre-education, pre-university education. We offer a Bachelor of Science, which is 3 years long, in all branches of engineering and architecture, after which you can decide to stop your experience at university or proceed with a specializing master, which is 1 year, or a Master of Science, which is 2 additional years. And after that, again, you have an option. You can go work, and we're very proud that our students are very well reputed in the industrial world, so they easily find a job after they're finished. But if you're keen on research and you want to continue your experience, then you can access a PhD, which is an additional 3 year at the university. Otherwise, you can also access a specializing master, which are typically offered in conjunction with the industry. Our student population is just a little bit less than 35,000 students, 16% of which are international. We have an average of 5,300 students enrolled in the first year every year. And on top, we have some 900 candidates from everywhere in the world. Student distribution is, as you can see, they come from more than 120 countries everywhere, with a larger percentage from China and from the Eastern countries. But obviously, as you can see, we welcome students truly from everywhere, and we have representatives from 50% of the countries worldwide, actually. How is our course catalog? Well, we offer you opportunities at every level in every engineering and architecture field. We have 22 bachelor degree programs, 29 master degree programs, and 16 PhD programs, so quite a lot to choose from. My colleagues from the international department will go into detail and offer you an overview how to enroll, how to apply, and actually vice versa, how to apply and then how to enroll, and how to make selection among the large offer that we can give you. Thank you so much for being with us and with me in particular, and see you later on.
Thank you, Professor Verga. So I will just go on speaking about the Incoming Mobility Office. I am part of the Incoming Mobility Office. Together with my colleagues, we deal with all the procedures that have to do with students with international degree. So our office is in charge of all the procedures, starting from the online application, and also the pre-enrollment and support for the visa release. We are in charge of all the administrative and logistical matters, and also with the activities related to the students' arrival at Politecnico, such as, for example, welcome activities, immigration procedures, and accommodation. Today, I am going to briefly introduce the Bachelor of Science. As Professor Verga already specified, the length of the Bachelor of Science is 3 academic years for a total amount of 180 credits. Politecnico di Torino offers a wide range of courses at bachelor level. So as you can see from this slide, we offer courses both in architecture and in the engineering field. The courses that you see here written in blue are entirely taught in English for the length of the full length of the bachelor degree, and they are architecture, and then for the engineering fields they are automotive, mechanical, computer, and electronic and communications engineering. All the other engineering courses that you see here written in green are offered in Italian, but there's also the possibility to follow the first year, the first academic year of these courses completely in English. So how to apply to the Bachelor of Science? First of all, you must fulfill some specific requirements. The first one is to own a high school diploma, which must be awarded after minimum 12 years of previous education. Then for the bachelor, you must pass the admission test. And here is the first difference, because for engineering, design, and urban planning, you must pass the admission test, the remote admission test, or must present one international certification such as SAT, GRE, or GMAT, that for us is equivalent to the admission test. This is not valid for architecture. Architecture normally has an in-person admission test, but the details about this test are not available yet. So of course, we will publish all the information on our website as soon as they are available. The last requirement is to own a valid language certificate. So the language requirements for the Bachelor of Science offered in Italian are to have a PLIDA B1 level or higher, and for the Bachelor of Science offered in English or with the first year in English, you need the level B2 or higher. We recommend you check the website for information on the accepted certificates, because there's a list of certificates that we can accept. And I will take the opportunity to inform you that due to the COVID-19 emergency, we have postponed the deadline to submit the language certificate. So this deadline will be the end of June 2021. This means that you will have plenty of time to retrieve a valid language certificate. And of course, we are always available for further information. So to apply for the Bachelor of Science, first of all, you must fill in our online application. You should read the specific call for admission also, because it contains all the details and all the procedures that will allow you to go through the procedures and finally to arrive at the enrollment. For what concerns the online application, it must be completed with all the sections sequentially. You must also attach the required documents and submit the application. The application is a great tool that will allow you both to get all the information you need, to contact the office, and also to register for the remote admission test. Please note that for the test in engineering, you will also be able to select the language of the test through the TIL section of this online application. As I show you in this next slide, you will register through the online application in the TIL section, but you can also prepare for the test using the uploaded material in the Learning Resources section. Here, you will also find a sample of some previous tests available both in English and in Italian. Through the same TIL section, you will be able to check your result immediately after the test. And you can learn the next step with the useful documents that you will find in the main section of your application. So normally, once you get admission at Politecnico, you just need to go through the pre-enrollment, that is for non-European applicants, of course, to get the study visa, arrive at Politecnico, and finish your enrollment. Now, due to the COVID-19 sanitary emergency, of course, there have been many changes. First of all, the pre-enrollment at the Italian embassies has not begun yet. So we will keep up with the news from the ministry and from the embassies, and you will find all the information in the website. But the Politecnico di Torino has made some important decisions that will allow the students to go on with their studies in total safety and from home. The first important decision is that the test for engineering, for design, and for urban planning will be online, and you can sit the test from home. Also, once you are eligible for Politecnico di Torino, all the procedures related to the enrollment and the documents check will be done online. And the same goes for the teaching during the academic year 2020-2021. We will offer you the possibility to follow all the classes for this academic year completely online. So I would like to add some more information about the visa. First of all, the visa is the document required only for non-European applicants living outside of Italy. You will need a study visa type D for enrollment to the university, and you normally can retrieve this kind of visa through the pre-enrollment procedure at the Italian embassy. But please note that maybe many things will change about this procedure. And as I said before, we advise you check our website regularly. But also we would like to add that the visa release depends only on the decision by the Italian embassy in your country. So we communicate your eligibility and also all the other news that the Politecnico started during this difficult time to the embassy, but the final decision is up to the embassy and we cannot interfere with this decision. To understand more about these details, we recommend you regularly check both the Politecnico di Torino homepage, www.polito.it, in the dedicated section, and also the COVID-19 emergency section in the International Applicants website. This is divided into Bachelor of Science and Master of Science program and contains all the updates on the situation. So I'm going to give you some very quick practical information. First of all, from this academic year, we have released a tuition fee simulator because the tuition fees will vary, the amount will vary according to the citizenship of the student. So we recommend you go online and check your situation using the simulator. Please note that the amount of tuition fees has to be paid in two different installments. The first one has to be paid at enrollment, and it's normally around 200 euros. And the second one will be paid in the second term. According to your country, you will have to click on this map and just find out the information about your country. You will be also able to reduce your tuition fees according to the family income. Some other financial aid is given to students by Edisu Piemonte. Edisu Piemonte is a regional entity that provides scholarship and accommodation to the prospective students. They are going to publish very soon some news on their website, so we recommend you check their website, through which you can also contact the offices directly to understand all the details about the provisions for next year. And also in the dedicated section of the International Students website of the Politecnico di Torino, you can find some more information about the financial aid managed by Politecnico di Torino. So here is the monthly cost of living in Torino, including, of course, accommodation, food, public transportation, and leisure. According to your lifestyle, it will vary from 600 to 800 euros, more or less. Of course, Politecnico di Torino offers some on-campus facilities, such as these students' canteens that are open 7 days a week and offer both lunch and dinner, and some accommodation facilities. We suggest you go to the practical information section in the international.polito.it website to understand more about accommodation and about the booking of the different facilities. So last but not least, I will give you the contact for our office. First of all, you can check the websites, and you can also contact us through the FAQ and ticketing section, which is the last section inside your online application. So thank you very much, everybody. And together with Graziella, we can now reply to your questions. Okay, maybe there are some problems with the microphone.
Maybe now you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm Graziella, and I was trying to reply to your questions during the speech, but now I can maybe sum up some information, or we have a new question. If we attend the classes remotely, can we still win the Topolito scholarship? So the Topolito scholarship call is not available yet, so we suggest you to wait for the new call. If there will be some news, we will publish on our website. And in order to win the scholarship last year, it was necessary to pass the admission test with a certain score. And then there is a ranking, and there are the winner students. This does not, it is not related with the classes, okay? So classes, it is not related with Topolito scholarship. I just would like to clarify that only non-European citizens living abroad must complete the pre-enrollment at the Italian embassy. So if there are European citizens listening now to us, you don't have to do this procedure. Yeah, we can confirm you that the teaching activities for the next academic year will be online, and you are not supposed to come here for the enrollment if you are not able to get the visa. But as Alessandra was saying before, we are waiting for the new regulation for the pre-enrollment and for the visa release, so please be updated on the website. For the fees, yes, you can apply for fees reduction, and the procedure will be available online.
There was something about the documents for enrollment, if I'm not wrong.
I was, yes, to clarify that if you have a high school diploma from UK or from US, we need some specific requirements such as AP results and A-levels. You can find the list of the APs and A-level we accept in the call for admission. So please check the call very carefully, because you will find the list of the subjects, or otherwise you can contact us by ticketing. And the documents needed for the enrollment are listed in our website. There is the link in the chat, but you can also write us if you have some problems.
I was checking for other questions.
AP test in Mexico, yes, if it is in US school, it is okay. You can do them in Mexico. Okay, for the classes, as we were saying before, this year we will have some changes to the standard procedure. So we were saying that, for example, last year students were supposed to stay in Italy with a study visa in September for the enrollment. But this year we still don't know maybe if we will postpone this delay. Okay, so please wait for updated news. But you don't have to worry about this, because even if you are not able to come to Torino, it's not a problem, because the academic teaching classes for the next academic year will be also offered online. So you can stay at home and attend classes at home. The same is for the admission test. You can submit our online application now, it is open. You can register for the admission test according to our calendar, and you can sit for the test online at home. You can also try the test several times, yes. You just have to register again, and you have to pay the amount of fees of 50 euros. remember that the last score is the valid one. So once you take the test, we will consider only the last score. Okay, so the past score are cancelled. And also you can choose to do the test in English or in Italian, as you prefer.
I would also like to add that all the exams that you will do online, if you follow the lessons online and you will do the exams online, they will be valid. So they will be valid when you pursue your career in Torino and when you arrive in Torino.
Okay. There's no need to postpone the first semester. So at the moment, it is not possible to enroll in the second semester for bachelor programs. And there's no need to do this because you can attend classes at home. So at the moment, we suggest you to think about enrolling in September, okay? Can international students with other type of scholarship, which do not include dormitories, pay for dormitories at the university? Yes, so if you have a scholarship, only an amount of scholarship, yes, you can pay by yourself for the dormitory. It depends on the type of scholarship you have. So the dormitories are paid separately by each student. We are not managing directly the dormitories. You have to apply by yourself. We suggest you to check the website so that you can have a look at the dormitories we have near the campus or around the city. And you can reserve a place maybe for the first few months. And usually students here decide to stay in a private flat with other students.
4 minutes left for our webinar.
Okay, for the admission test for architecture, we still don't have the information about how to register for the test and how it will be if we will do the admission test here in Torino or not. So you have to wait because this is a national admission test managed by the Italian Ministry of Education, and we are waiting for the new regulation. Usually the test is in the first week of September. Okay, we have Erin with a permesso di soggiorno for family reason. It's not a problem, of course. You will enroll with your residence permit, no problem. Okay, I repeat because maybe it's not clear. For the bachelor program, usually it is not possible to enroll in the spring semester, okay? So usually students are enrolled in September, also because we have a ranking and the procedure closed around November. However, if some further decision will be made because of the COVID emergency, we will let you know, of course.
For the rate of employment, it should be around 89% in the QS ranking of 2019.
Okay, so for the ranking also we applied. So we have 2 minutes left. The admission test is only for bachelor programs. So today we are speaking about bachelor admission. If you are interested in Master of Science, please register for the next webinar, which will be tomorrow at 10, around 10:50 in the morning, okay?
For the laboratories,
there are some laboratories. Yes, it depends on the type of program you are attending.
Keep up with the social media as well. On YouTube, every week our rector publishes a video with all the information about research at Polito and the different activities. So you can also check YouTube for more information.
Okay, I think we have only 1 minute left, so we are closing our webinar, and we hope you enjoyed us, and we hope to see you in Torino. Stay safe, and bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Bye. Oh, maybe we have some few seconds, however, I can reply to some questions.
Yes, Teresia is asking the pre-enrollment deadline. It's not available yet, as it was said in the presentation, so we will publish the news on the website as soon as we have them.
Okay, so have a nice day. See you soon.
See you
Bye-bye.